Going live. Let's see. Anybody seeing a...
I'm not seeing anything on my side.
Can take a few seconds. Jimmy Calabrese is live now.
Yep, there it is.
Click tonight. Yep.
Oh, we live now. Are you ready for this? Here we go again.
Hi! We're back again. Technical difficulties again, but we're still going to have fun with you guys. Hi, I'm Julian the Hooligan. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Welcome to the Coffin Comics Shopping Network.
Holy cow, we're a little bit late. Sorry about that, folks. We'll master the internet for these days.
Yay!
We were broadcasting to the ether.
All right.
All right, so
First things first.
How do we
have
shop?
a lot to talk about. Lots to talk about. But let's show you guys the Kickstarter. Check this out. We started our Kickstarter on Wednesday and it was ridiculously crazy. Already it's looking like it's passing everything we've done before. So here's some samplings. These are mystery envelopes. These are extremely popular. Like, these are my favorite editions.
We got a link in the bio, folks. Link in the description, I should say, for the Kickstarter. We can't help ourselves. We got to talk about this right now.
This is some crazy stuff. We have lots of cool, really awesome editions to offer.
Mystery envelope.
Mystery envelopes. Legendary collections.
Which I believe are sold out. And
already sold out. The
standard book,
Lady
premium.
Death is totally sold out. Here's going to be the future metal cover. I mean, we've got so much stuff. These are the Chase editions. It's going to be crazy. It's so far turning out to be one of our biggest Kickstarters so far to date, and there's still 25 days left. We're only 5-6 days in. It's ridiculous. So thank you everyone who backed us. If you haven't gone to back us on Kickstarter, click on the link, go to Kickstarter, support what we got. We got a lot of really good stuff for you, and it's the new 11th chapter of Lady Death. What I got for you guys today, excuse me, is graphic novels. Graphic novels or trade paperbacks are collected editions that put multiple issues into a book format at a really good price. They also fit great on a bookshelf, and for those of you who love to collect comic books and you don't want people to read your collectibles, you get the graphic novels, trade paperbacks, and that way you can hand them out to folks and you don't have to worry about your pretty collection getting dinged or stolen. Happened to all of us, I think, at one time or another. Excuse me. First things off today, we're going to start with the one that started it all. Evil Ernie, Youth Gone Wild. When this came out in my senior year of high school, and I remember going crazy trying to find first printings of 1 and 2 of this book. I finally just accepted the fact I can't get them, can't afford them. I'll just get the 3rd, 4th prints. Doesn't matter. I just got to have these books. Book is beautifully drawn by the late great Stephen Hughes. Check this out. This also has the first appearance of Lady Death. Beautiful, black and white, gorgeous book. This book really brings back some fond memories of just running around town trying to find comics, Evil Ernie comics, especially to read and just to collect. It was a really good time. This book is only going to be $10 for you today. $10.
$10. How do they buy it?
Click on the link, go to the store. Everything on here will be available for 2 weeks, and then it gets absorbed back into our inventory. I noticed a lot of you have taken advantage of that link and have been shopping around finding a bunch of other things we offer. We have thousands of things to offer you. So click away, shop today. Next up I have Evil Ernie, The Revenge. Another one I had to hunt down all the different copies I could find, hoping to the comic book gods that I could hopefully get a first print, any print, it didn't matter. I just needed to read this book. I was heavily addicted to Evil Ernie. And this also has the complete story arc. This one we're also offering $10. And now, for you old school fans, 26 years, the one, the only, Lady Death, The Reckoning. This is the original collected edition. I believe it's a 3rd printing. A lot of the first and second ones sold out. I wish I could have gotten my hands on some of these back in the day, and then I wouldn't have to hand it out my Lady Death copies, which got dinged or disappeared, the way it goes. This has the entire origin story of how a young lady named Hope morphed and became the mighty Lady Death. This is a really great collection. It's got all 3 issues. It is only $7.
Whoa.
$7. $7.
Can we open this up? Cool Can we want to show the artwork inside? Sure. Is this also black and white?
No, this is in color. And this is her origin story, folks. This is how she became who she was. Look at it. I love this splash page. Look at that. Gorgeous. Reminds me of something out of Conan the Barbarian. Just awesome stuff. Again, more beautiful work by Stephen Hughes. What a great artist, great talent. Really nice man, great man. He's sorely missed.
And colored by Jason Jensen.
Mr. Jensen. He also is still working with us today. He still does a lot of our inks. He also does our hand-colored editions, which we do extreme limited editions of. And this is another great price. It's only $7.
$7.
$7, and it's a classic.
Oh, what about this Evil Ernie? Is that black and white as well?
Now, this one is in beautiful color. Look at that. This is introduces some of the other characters that populated the old Chaos universe. Look at that. Just gorgeous work. Beautiful stuff. And I love the bubbles he used to put in his art to show energy and magic. Just loved it. Next up, we have Lady Death, the Odyssey. It's another classic from the Chaos era. Really great graphic novel. Really wonderful price. It is a complete story too. It has all the issues.
It's got the iconic metal outfit on that folks love.
Yeah, I really loved. I remember the issue 1 had the silver cover that was embossed. It was gorgeous. I remember seeing those first books come out. It was insane. You never saw anything like it. And Brian deserved to win the awards he did for publishing. It was a very original idea. I've never seen anything like it. And there was a lot of weird gimmicky stuff in the 90s too. Check this out. Just wonderful art. Beautiful stories. It's a classic. It's really classic. If you want to read some of the old adventures of Coffin Comics' very own Lady Death, this is a great place to start. And then after you're done with the old Chaos books, jump right over to Coffin. Pick up our books. Volume 1 is Chaos Rules. But we also have collected editions of our newer stuff too that we're going to get to.
And how much are these?
This, whopping $10.
$10.
Oh, you know what? Let's go $8. $8.
$8? What?
8? I know, I'm insane. I'm insane.
Hey, we got Miguel watching. Hey, what's up, Miguel? Hope your leg's doing better.
Yeah. How is your leg? Is it feeling up? Are you healing up? Thanks for coming out on Wednesday, by the way.
We got Ace.
Ace?
Hey. Yeah, and Kit.
Kit
Hartman. What's up?
Wow. Everybody's joining in. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry we got the late start. We're still learning out some kinks. Next thing we got, the one, the other, Zach, the zombie exterminator. You got zombies, you got them infesting your area, you got to call Zach and his crew. They'll clean it up for you. This is one of the early Coffin Comics books we published. This is going for $20. This is the special edition. We only did 200 copies of this. Again, fun stuff. This is actually on my reading stack for this week.
Oh, yeah.
So I can read up some of the classic stuff that we offer here at Coffin. Really fun books. And along with soft covers, some people like a little more oomph and weight to their books. So you also have hardcover editions. Hardcover editions, it's the same stuff you'll get in the soft covers. Sometimes they'll add a little extra stuff, but it's nice. Hardcover, if it falls, it won't take too much damage. It's really good values. I have some hardcovers in my collection. I do like them, but they are something that I also don't like to hand out very often. I'd rather hand out the softbacks, but it's all up to you. I just like getting people into some of the stuff I like and see how they react to it. So the Zach the Zombie Hunter books.
I know folks like to get those signed, the hardcovers.
Yes, and you can get the books signed that you see here too. Brian was more than happy to sign the books that are purchased that we offer.
There's also mentioned too. This is 188 page story on this one. So this is
original
really,
story.
So we got the full story.
And Zach and his crew is now in the Coffinverse.
Oh, yeah.
All our characters are merging into a very big cohesive story. So this is the origins. Get the early appearances of these characters and see how they fit into Coffin Comics universe.
He's part of the Sworn now.
Sworn,
Oh, Zach and Xander too.
Xander, I wanted to call him Zeb for some reason.
Those two boys. And Xander had a little run-in with Lady Satanis, if you... no spoilers there.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. But we have this for 20. The hardcover edition for Zach the Zombie Exterminator is 30. Like I say, hardcovers are a little bit more than the others. This one, again, only $7 for Lady Death the Reckoning. $8 here. And then, guys, if you have any questions, shout them out. I'm here to answer for you. Totally here to answer them for you. Next up, we have another, my favorite character here at Coffin, Muerta Lives, Volume 1. This collected edition is the first 3 chapters of Muerta. And this, I remember Brian first telling me about it, and I loved the idea for this book. I was hooked the minute he told me about it. I couldn't wait for it to come out. And this was, I believe, my second Kickstarter I backed was to get La Muerta Volume 1 Descent. This is just a really cool book if you're fans of like Punisher or The Crow or stuff like that. This is the book for you. And one thing I like, it deals with a lot of Latino mysticism, Mayan, Aztec gods and demons and spirits, ghosts. I mean, it's a fun book that's like double-barreled guns, and you got
guns blazing.
Just guns blazing. You have, your spirits. It's just really fun book. I love this book. I would love it. I would love to see a movie of this. I know there was I remember seeing on YouTube, we made a little mini video to advertise the Muerta, and I was blown away. And the action figure we did of her flew off the shelves. I would have loved to have had one because it's a beautiful piece. Hopefully, we'll offer something more like that again in the future. So
what I love the Brian calls it the Mexi Noir.
Mexi Noir, yeah.
Style that Joel Gomez created for.
And Joel Gomez is some great art. I really love his pieces. I have a few stuff I'm gonna upload on our eBay store of some original art covers.
Speaking of eBay store,
check out our eBay store. We have one. Been uploading it with lots of good stuff. There's stuff you can bid on and stuff you can buy right now. Lots of fun stuff. I think I have about over 100 items, and I'm trying to add more every day for you guys shopping needs, and just to show you some of the cool stuff we have. So, like, I've tried to put up some really limited stuff so people can bid on, but I also have plenty of stock, like our standard editions, our B covers that are offered in the comic marketplace. They're like $4.99, so there's a good range of product and stock we offer inside of there. So
and that
definitely
link,
go to that.
That link is in the description.
Is in the description. So. Click on it. It's the Coffin Comics store.
Yeah, and you're always finding really cool stuff that
I like digging
onesies
for
and
stuff.
twosies. Yeah,
it's fun. There's a really neat onesie twosie stuff I've been finding at some of it. I'm just like, oh, do I have to sell it? Can I just keep it? So definitely check it out. Also, go to theladydeathstore.com and pick up some of those. We have more than what we're offering here. We have tons more that we are offering.
This is the tip of the iceberg.
This is just a tiny, tiny pin drop tip of the iceberg. Because we got so much crazy stuff out there. And they're beautiful art. We have prints. We have everything. Check it out. I think sometimes we have cowbells. I don't know. I had a cowbell around here somewhere, but I didn't bring it behind me. Next up, the hardcover edition of Muerta Lives. Again, all first three chapters in a nice, wonderful hardcover. Look at that. Just guns blazing. I love this character, the design. I just love it. I love her makeup. I love her outfit. This is my favorite character of Coffin Comics. I have so much love for her, and it's a great story. Highly recommend it. If you're fans of like Desperado or Death Wish, again, check it out. Really check this out. There's some great books.
Yeah, Mike McLean did an outstanding job co-writing this.
He really did a good job. So. I remember him telling me about it, and I was hooked. I was like, I can't wait to read this. And again, it's a really great deal for $35 for the hardcover. For all you Lady Death fans who are like, well, I don't like having collect books in a box and all this other things. Well, you have the Lady Death Rules Volume 1. This collects the first 3 chapters of Lady Death's return and the beginning of the Coffin verse right here. This is where the seeds that have been sown that are slowly exploding out into what we're offering on Kickstarter, which is chapter 11, Malevolent Descent.
Decimation.
Fiddlesticks. I can say the one thing right, and I say the second part wrong. I'll get it. I swear I'll get it one of these days.
I know a lot of folks are asking, where do I start?
This is the place to start. Volume 1, you got your first 3 chapters in this book. This is the beginning of, I say, what's now known as Coffin Comics. This is the book. These are the chapters you want to read. If you want to find out, well, where's Lady Death at now? You could read the chaos stuff and then jump right to it. It's an easy way to just jump right into this.
Can you open up and see some of the artwork here? So this one is, who's this first artist for on these runs?
This is a gentleman named Verma. Jiraj, thank you. I was having the worst time trying to pronounce it to myself over the weekend. Look at this. Lady Death's reappearance after having a spell put on her and having her be asleep for 20 years. And she wakes up pissed, and she's out for vengeance and out to get all the people that have done her wrong. I mean, look at this. This is really beautiful. I really like the colors we used too. Hell Witch's first appearance is also in here if there are any Hell Witch fans. And if people are fans of the old Purgatory character, I recommend Hell Witch highly. She's a lot harder edge, a lot darker, a lot meaner. This is beautiful stuff. Really nicely done. And I like how you can almost feel like you could see some of the pencil strokes along with the inks. It's just,
It's such an over-the-top
story. It's over-the-top story. It's lots of magic, lots of fighting. If you like barbarians, if you like strong female characters that will kick ass, that's the book for you. And we do have it, again, in a hardcover edition. Again, these are the first 3 chapters of the new Lady Death series. Brian Augustine co-wrote the first chapter with Brian, and then Mike McLean came on chapter 2 and has continued writing with us ever since, pretty much. I can't think of anything else he hasn't written outside of Volume 1, Chaos Rules.
Yeah, PULIDO and McLean are just a dynamic duo of writing. They're just, obviously with Zach and Muerta.
It's really been fun working here. I've only been here a year. The first year is mostly in the warehouse. But I got to see all these books and these orders, and a lot of you folks that I met at Fiend Fest, which I'm going to segue into something even more amazing. It was neat to finally see faces with the names for all the orders I picked and the names I saw. It was great to see everyone's faces and introduce them. So upon that, I just want to let you guys know, this Friday, Swarm Fest tickets are going to go on sale. This is an event that will be next February in 2021 at the old Mesa Convention Center. It is going to be a blast. I think it's going to be way bigger, badder, and crazier than Fiend Fest. You got to get your tickets to Swarm Fest. And for some people who will be backing our Kickstarter, we're randomly throwing in tickets for this event. That's what we do. We are so into hooking you people up and sharing the stuff we produce and putting it in your hands. And not only that, beat the other Swarm. These are some really fun people. If you got your challenge coin, make sure you have it, or else you're going to be paying for everyone's drinks, okay?
There's one right there. There you go.
Yeah, I always keep mine I want. Brian warned me, he's like, keep one of these coins on you at all times because you're going to get challenged.
Sworn Nation is going to challenge you.
Yeah, the Sworn Nation, they will challenge you.
So here's the fun thing about the Sworn Fest 2021. So I know Brian PULIDO was telling me about the comic book conventions back in the 70s and how it used to be, before Comic-Con, New York, San Diego Comic-Con and all that, where it's like pop culture, everything. It was just comic books. So that's what this is. It's just like, it's just for us, the Fiends, the Swarm, the people who are outside the comic book industry, right? So it's like, they got,
all the bad boys and girls that love our books.
Yeah.
Hey, I
So
never
this is something
had.
special.
I've been to a lot of shows. I've done New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con. I had never seen such a mad rush hit me at a booth before. It was like nothing I ever experienced. So I definitely recommend pick up your tickets, follow the links below, get it now, because a year's gonna move by. Before you know it, it's gonna be here.
Tickets go on sale Friday, so sign up for the mailing list. We got the mailing list link, so make sure you sign up for that.
It's a lot of fun, guys, and you get to meet a lot of people that are into this stuff just much like you, and they even have a trading table where you trade your collectibles with other people's stuff. It's so much fun. You don't get that at a Comic-Con, but you're going to get it here at Swornfest.
Yeah. At a normal Comic-Con, like even Fan Fusion, you walk around, there's all different tribes of people who are into different things.
Mm-hmm.
So this Swornfest is the one tribe all together, rallying around the Archfiend, Brian Pulido, and it puts on one hell of a party. It's just going to be amazing.
It is a lot of fun. You guys don't want to miss out. I highly recommend it. I had so much fun that weekend, and I wish it was 2021 already, just so we could be there doing this.
Right, that's what Psycho Sean just said today. He was like, man, I'm ready for this.
I'm ready for this. We got a year to wait. It's like, come on, let's have time speed up. So definitely click on the links, support the Kickstarter, get your tickets to Swarmfest. Everything is going to be in the links. Just click on them to do your shopping and to pick up tickets. On to the next items.
All right.
These are some of our newest editions. Lady Death Rules, Volume 2. Now this one is the same price as Volume 1. It's $20, but it has 4 chapters instead of 3. So between these 2 books, you get the first 7 chapters, and then you go ahead and pick up the other 3, Nightmare Symphony, Blasphemy Anthem, and Scorched Earth. And then you're all caught up to date. You support us on the Kickstarter, and here comes Chapter 11. One thing that's cool about this, if I recall correctly, I love this cover.
Oh, yeah.
This is really dramatic. It's beautiful. It's just like Lady Death. She's surrounded by the dead, and everyone's just reaching up to her. It's just, and I love her posture. It's just like so grandiose, so gaudy, and so damn beautiful. I love this piece. It's a really beautiful piece. Inside here, there's the credits of all of us here at Coffin Comics. But yeah, it starts right here. I believe this is going to be Extinction Express. No.
Or Oblivion Kiss.
Oblivion Kiss. Extinction Express is chapter 3. But really, more art. I dig the motorcycle too. I wish I could ride one.
Lady Death can.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
She can ride it in the sky.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, look at all that cool energy. And there's also another character we introduce, Chaotica, and a lot of really cool characters are introduced in almost every chapter from what I've been reading along that are becoming part of the Coffinverse. It's really cool that when Brian dropped on us over the summer, it was like, this is the beginning of the Coffinverse. We're merging everything together, all the characters, Muerta, Zach, all of them. And it's just truly cool to watch, to be here, to be a part of this.
Yeah, and if you're a Coffin fan, you are watching the creation of this Coffinverse unfold real time.
It's great.
Every single Kickstarter, every single comic that you
I love
helped
that.
promote, you were, this jumps to Diego Bernard for the artwork.
He's the newest artist right now. He's been working for us for quite a few chapters. It's a beautiful piece. God, look at that. It's a gorgeous piece. You get 4 stories in here. And our books that we published.
That's still Diego. Oh, not Diego. Taraj.
Yeah.
Yeah,
another thing I like.
And does it switch to the end? At the end, or is it all Draj on that?
It's
but
all
folks,
Draj.
so the Coffinverse comes to life every year, right in front of your eyes, and you're part of it and supporting us through the Kickstarters and through shopping at the store right here. So
yeah, and not only that, we also, every quarter we're putting out new books. We're always putting out new books, and they're not like 24 pagers. On our Kickstarters, we give you 48-page books. Not only that, if we hit certain goals, we'll add pages to the book, so you get more content for your $1. And we also throw in a lot of cool, fun stuff as well. So definitely check out Kickstarter. We've got some really great stuff to offer you. Check out the Lady Death store. And then, of course, I also do have the hardcover for the Volume 2 of Lady Death Rules. This one, excuse me, I'm going to have to drink of water here in a little bit. It's $35 for the hardcover. Again, all 4 chapters. Chapters 4, 5, 6, and 7.
And this, I believe, is Ashley Witter is the cover artist. And she's the Lady Death, the game. I don't know if you guys...
I saw some chatter, people talking about that. Yeah,
so Lady Death, the first ever card game, that just ended not too long ago on Kickstarter. And so that'll be coming out in the future,
really
so
nice
keep an eye on
cover.
that. So she's one of the artists on that, and she does the cover of this hardcover.
Beautiful. And look at that. When you put it on your bookshelf, look at that spine. Look at these spines. Look at that. That's one thing I like about collected editions. I can put them on my bookshelf. They're not hidden in a box. People can see what I'm reading and what I enjoy, and I can share it with them. It's one thing I like about collected editions. You can share your books with them. And here we go, introducing our other newest character, Hell Witch. This is our Kickstarter edition. It is a 48-pager. And this is her origin story. What was she up to before she tangled with Lady Death? Really great origin story. Love story in hell. She crawls up from the bottom of the pit. She's the lowest of the low. And she just goes out for vengeance. Because even in hell, you can find love, people. Even in hell. Hey, it's Phoenix. It's hot here. It's hot as hell. And a lot of us have found some great love. So check it out. Hell Witch. This is $20. It is her origin story. It's great. It's gory as hell. I remember reading it. It was pretty brutal.
And let's remind folks, you go to the link. All you have to do is go to the link. It'll take you right to the store.
And you can shop, pick up whatever we have. We have this and many more items. And then also, there's the hardcover edition of Hell Witch. On some of the hardcover editions for the Kickstarters, we actually print less than we do of the soft covers. Look at that. That's a beautiful piece. That's really nice. And again, this is a really awesome origin story. I was actually very impressed with, it's like, wow, this character has just been brutalized, and the love she finds is taken from her, and she is so angry.
Can we see some of the
so
art?
angry. She's got to kill everyone that took her love away. Gotha. Or Gotha. No, not Gotha! Look at this. Just beautiful.
This one jumps over to Diego. So.
This is Diego Bernard stuff.
Great.
Just gorgeous.
Yeah, it captures the energy of Hell Witch for sure. And the story that Brian and Mike is telling, it's just comes to life in these pages.
It's beautiful.
Just amazing.
Look, I love that exploding. And this is what'll slowly lead into her and Lady Death meeting. And that was a fun fight. I was like, oh, Lady Death, you got to challenge her. And then next up, not only do we do graphic novels, we also do art books. Our first one is Lady Death Naughty. This book has really been moving quite a bit. Our art books are very popular with fans, and people are just discovering us. They love a lot of our pinup art. Now this is the Naughty edition, so it does have some little nips, but look at it. Richard Ortiz.
Best of the best, right?
Look at that. I love the bats in the background. Just love the blood red moon. Just gorgeous stuff. Like, I like the tattoo one.
Oh, yeah.
That's just another Richard Ortiz piece. Another one of my favorites, The Witch. And it's just beautiful pages of beautiful art. Really good
Monty
quality
Moore,
paper. Monty Moore, who's...
The mighty Monty
He
Moore.
does so much stuff with us. It's amazing. This is a really nice piece. Look at that.
Yeah.
Just beautiful art. Beautiful pinup pieces. And that's another thing I really like about a lot of this stuff is...
Don Mateo.
that.
Richard Ortiz again.
Richard Ortiz. Yeah. This is a beautiful page. Look at that. Look at that art. Angel, demon. It's gorgeous stuff. I would like to see one of these, like a jeweled edition. That would just be, But yeah, this is our first art book. This is the Naughty. It is $40.
$40. I'll tell you
It's
what.
hardcover.
Every time we put this up out at the booth at conventions, this thing just like attracts people. Like
People run up and they are flipping through the book.
Yeah,
Tucson,
it's just
Phoenix.
These are the first things to sell out all the time at the booth, just because. Just look at that art. It's
Especially
just
people
amazing.
who collect prints from us too, Jimmy. I mean, a lot of people buy prints of us, or 11 by 17, or sometimes our fine art prints, and they hang them up. And the one thing I've heard from people is like, "You guys put out so much good art. I don't know what to do." I was like, "Pick up the art book."
Yeah, they don't have
Put
that
it
much
on your
wall
shelf.
space.
Yeah, they run out of wall space. So I told them, it's like, hey, put 2 prints back to back and flip it in those frames. Change it up. Always give it. Then go for the ceiling, man. Put them on the ceiling. One guy took my advice, and apparently his ceiling is wallpapered with a lot of our prints. Fans. You gotta love them. You gotta love them.
Also, this it looks great on the coffee table. Looks great.
Really good
on
coffee
your,
table book.
on the bedside, in the boudoir.
And for our second art book, we decided to do 2 covers. Cover 1 is completely sold out, and that was the Don the Tig cover.
Oh yes, this is.
But we do
Out
have
of here.
the awesome eBass cover left. And these art books are selling out very quickly. When I started a year ago, we had quite a few cases, and those stock levels are going down fast. I will maybe even make a prediction, probably by Swarmfest, we will have probably double-digit numbers left, or complete sellouts. These are very popular books, and they're $40, and you get a lot of beautiful
affordable.
art.
Yeah, different artwork in this naughty book and the naughtier.
Naughtier.
2 completely different interiors
Yeah,
for
these
pinup art.
books, again, tons of artists.
Also, link in the description. So if you want to shop these and anything else at LadyDeathStore.com, yeah, more eBass.
Silvestri,
Oh yes, David Harrigan. Yeah, Mike
Rich,
DeBalfo.
DeBalfo. I remember
Monty
the
Moore.
first time I worked for Brian at a booth. Oh, this is the one we used for Zodiac. Richard Ortiz. We had a DeBalfo come in to do instant edition. I asked Brian, "What's an instant edition? What are we talking about?" He's like, literally, the guy will do the art, and then we will flip it within 24 hours and have it published to very extreme limited editions, and they are amazing. It's like, I love the biker.
They always sell out. Yeah,
They always sell out, and it was just like, I'm like, wait a minute, Ryan, let me get this straight. You're getting an artist to do the sketch live at the show, and then we're gonna have it ready for folks within 24 hours. It's like, that's sick. How do you do that? And we do it, and we've done it every year at Phoenix. My last thing I have for you guys today.
Ooh, last thing.
The last.
That's
thing.
good. We got 6 minutes, so
We got 6 minutes. There we go.
link in the description, folks. Go to the link. You can shop all this and more at LadyDeathStore.com.
This is $79.99. This is our Lady Death Masterpiece Editions, Volume 1. Check this out.
Oh, this
Let's
is
go over
amazing.
here and show this. This is a really nice piece. It's got a nice box it comes in.
Whoa.
And it's a
Look at that.
slipcase. Just stunning. Stunning art. And this has even more art. This is like ridiculous. And I think Brian's already getting ready for more art books in here. Jan Soletto, Art Germ, Jim Ballant, Eric Basaluda, Joan Benitez, Greg Horn, just to name a few. Ali Garza, Billy Tucci. I mean, there's some really great artists in
I think
this
over
book.
200, right? And,
Yeah, over 200 images. Just
and this is
stunning.
perfect. We've seen people, they buy this and they get this signed
Signed.
by all the artists when they take them to cons.
Yeah, I remember people were going crazy. Well, I remember I met a father and son that were bought these. Are all classic. I miss that guy.
Yeah, the father and son team that went and got
everything signed for the
Yeah.
people that were at Tucson. It was, I mean, they were like, yeah, we're going to go to every show we can to get all the artists who were in this book. Oh, Mendoza! Damn Mendoza. I love his stuff. And you'll see variations on some of our older prints like this. I love the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Just look at those dragons just
That's a
hanging on.
top-selling
That's
print,
gorgeous.
for a while there, yeah.
Yeah, Jamie Tyndall did this. I mean, beautiful art. Here's the cover, Scorched Earth, right there. Diego Bernard. Just beautiful art. That's one thing we like. Oh, that reminds me of old like heavy metal magazine right there. Just epic. Just epic stuff. Oh
Oh, yeah,
so, that's so nice.
And she has a...
This is one of my favorite Harrigan pieces right there.
Yep.
The Rockabilly Bombshells stuff. I mean, guys, we really like art. We really like getting our creators and really pimping out their works. I mean, look at this. My chrome here. And this is I'm sorry. I really love a lot of the artwork we do. I love looking at prints and stuff like this. And this is great value. This is $79.99. Beautiful, beautiful slipcase. You put it back into. Great coffee table book. And it has a really nice...
That you get box. for that book there, you could buy 2 of these for the same price and get less artwork, and then unless you get that one.
Value.
So it's amazing value.
Like buying
amazing value.
3 of those, and still it's not enough art. This is the one, and this is only volume 1. Get ready. I don't know when we're going to do it, but I'm sure when volume 2 comes, it's going to be huge.
So link in the description, folks.
Link in the description. Do your shopping. Click away. Pick up some great stuff. We have lots to offer you. And thank you. Thank you very much, everyone who came out to the Kickstarter event. And thank
Speaking
you,
of Kickstarter, we got some time. We want to go look at the Kickstarter goodies again.
Let's look at some more goodies. Let's look at the metal cards. I love metal cards too.
So, folks, we got the Kickstarter link in the description as well. That is active. It's going to go for another 25 days. This is one of the tiers, reward tiers here. The
metal cards.
Yes.
And these are our mock-up editions. Some of this stuff we also sell later on too at the store, at the little boutique shop we have.
But let's focus on these, not the prints, but down here, all the mystery envelopes. Mystery envelopes, yes.
I also like this. You have a pirate. Lady Death is a pirate. You have like a samurai warriors. I love the post-apocalyptic, like Mad Max looking edition.
Joe Gomez.
Joe Gomez. These ones I really like too. These ones are the line art editions, and we do some in the black. We have some pink, purple. We've done reds and greens.
This one here. This one's limited to 40.
40, and this is stuff.
The actual books, yeah.
You know, sometimes we even do extra tip-ins in those mystery envelopes. I think on one of the Kickstarters we added an extra book, so some people got
always
2 books in the envelope.
Yeah, expect the unexpected.
And that's what we like doing. We like to keep you guys on your toes, and anyone can win a lot of the prizes you do. It's just randomly thrown into their stuff.
So all these books, these are things you can get on the mystery envelope. It's a mystery. You pledge, I believe it's $55. $55, you can get one of these, and these are all super hyper limited, like this one, 33. And you can get 40s. An edition of limited to 13. That's
gorgeous. 13 of that. Lucky 13. I mean, this is stuff we do. We do really cool, limited, exclusive stuff. And when we do tip-ins, anyone, it's not even the high rollers, even some people who've only pledged like for the regular softcover edition, they've gotten some cool stuff that we just threw in and just for backing us.
We also have the reward stretch goals.
Stretch goals.
So they're unlocked. Popular. So we unlocked over 16 stretch goals. This is one of the stretch goals. You'll get this for free. Free shipping in the U.S., folks. Also, this is a pinup book. This is just a mock-up, nothing inside right now. But this, I forget how many pages. At least 32 pages, I believe, on that one, 24. But, go check out the link. See everything we have there. We have so much stuff. But you know it's gorgeous artwork.
Yeah, look at
Evil
this.
Lady Death is back.
This is the interior pages, guys. And right down below where Jimmy's at right now, that's the pencil sketches. This is beautiful stuff.
Cool.
Everyone for joining us today. Remember, go to the link. Everything we're offering is going to be on that link. You can pick up some stuff and look around. Like I say, if you have any questions, send them to inquiries@coffincomics.com. Let me know if there's any questions you have. Thank you to people who have sent me some questions. I am trying to find some stuff you have asked for. So far, I haven't had a chance to find anything, but please join us on Monday. Thank you very much. I'm Julian the Hooligan. That's Jimmy Coffin behind the camera. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for dealing with those technical difficulties. Sworn!